What is 301 and 302 redirection and how to use redirection without losing search traffic? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Maybe you have a large site and you want to rebrand your website to another domain, or you found a lot of 404 pages but you don't know what to do with them. Whatever the reasons you might have to do redirections, we hope this video will provide you with the answers. So let's go. Hey, it's Jack here from RankMath, the WordPress SEO plugin that gives your content the best chance of beating your competitors on search engines. We put out a lot of videos to help you grow your search traffic, so consider subscribing to our channel to get SEO and business knowledge delivered straight to your YouTube notification. Now, let's talk about redirection first. What exactly is a redirection? Let's say that you have this page on your website, and let's say it is a contact us page, and for some reason you have made a business decision to include the contact us information into your about us page, making your contact us page redundant. So you will create a redirection from the contact us page to the about us page. And whenever somebody clicks on a link that is supposed to send them to the contact page, they will land on the about us page instead. Another example will be you have a limited seasonal product offer, and within this short time period, this link will be available for 14 days, and after 14 days, this link will be redirected to a page where it says the offer has ended. Or in the simplest form, you have published an article on your website with this link, but you find that the link is too long, so you edit the URL slug on WordPress and update the article. This link does not exist on your site anymore, but it is redirected to this new link. So that's redirection. But what is 301 and 302? To simply put, if the redirection is permanent, then the 301 redirect should be used, while if it is a temporary redirect, then the 302 should be used instead. Sometimes you will see an option for 307 redirect, but technically the function of 302 and 307 is the same. They are both temporary redirects, but with a very small technical difference. Between 302 and 307, 307 does not allow changing the HTTP request method from post to get. But honestly, don't go down a rabbit hole or searching the difference between 302 and 307. They function the same, and 302 is the more recognizable temporary redirect, so just use 302. 302 is used in situations where you are either redesigning, updating, or A/B testing your website, and of course there are many other use cases as well. Now with 301, the intention is simple. Once you have made the redirection, it is final. The old page URL that redirects to the new page URL tells the search engines that whatever content, backlinks, and all the SEO juice that is on the old page URL should be passed on to the new page URL. That's the main difference between permanent redirect and temporary redirects. Now, with a clear understanding between 301 permanent redirects and 302 temporary redirects, let's talk about the practical usage of these redirects. I also want to share with you the reason why you should use RankMath if you haven't done so, because RankMath takes complete care of your redirections on your website, which means you don't need additional plugins to manage your redirection. Do you know WordPress has a built-in redirect function? For example, if you publish this article with this URL slug and the link looks like this, but you decide that this link is too long and you want to change the URL slug. So you head back to the WordPress editor and you remove this, and then as you update, WordPress will automatically place a 301 redirect on the old link to the new link. So if we hit refresh, you can expect that this old link will be redirected to the new link. As you can see here, this is a cool feature of WordPress, but it is limited to the standard posts. It will not work on pages and custom post types. And here's where RankMath comes in handy. If you're using RankMath, you can go to its dashboard and make sure that the advanced mode is selected, so that this redirections module is available for you. Whether you're on a free version or the pro version, this module will be available as long as you have selected the advanced mode. And as you toggle this on and you go to the general settings, under the redirections tab, you will have this auto post redirect feature where if you change a URL on your post, page, or custom post type, RankMath will automatically add a 301 redirect to the new link. So if we save changes and we go back to one of the posts, let's say that we edit this, and let's say that we remove this 301 and we hit update. As you can see, an auto redirection has been created. So if we head back to the WordPress dashboard, you will see this SEO notice where it says that you just changed the slug of the post and RankMath has automatically created a redirection. So if you want to manage the redirection, just click here and we can manage the redirection here by clicking edit, and you can make the adjustments accordingly. So all your redirects, whether it is automatically or manually created, you can manage them through this redirections tab right here. Now, what if I have a contact us page where we have provided our contact information, but we made a business decision to include this contact us information to the locate us page where there is a map, our location, our contact details, and everything about our company. In this case, we'll go back to our Rank Maths redirection module, click on add new. This is the URL of our contact us page. Let's copy this, head back to our redirections module, and under the source URL, we want to paste that URL here. For the redirection method, we will use exec because this is a defined URL. Later on, I'll explain to you what these are. And for destination URL, we will copy the URL of the locate us page and we will place it here. For the redirection type, it is 301 because the redirect is permanent. We'll set the status as active and let's add the redirection. Now, whenever somebody is trying to access the contact us page URL, they will be redirected to the locate us page. Now, if you want to change your site structure, which means you're not only doing a single redirection, but multiple redirections at a time, let's talk about the 3 methods you can use with Rank Math. Now, let's say that you currently have these 3 URLs on your website and you wish to consolidate all the information from these 3 pages to one page with this URL. So all you need to do is to copy these 3 links, head over to Rank Maths redirection module, and on the source URL, you want to paste the links you have copied, and there we go. Rank Math will create 3 links of source URLs. But you gotta make sure that all these links are in lowercase, otherwise the redirection won't work. And next, all you need to do is just to put the destination URL, then you want to select 301 redirect and add that redirection. Simple and easy. This is the method to use if you have multiple source URLs and you want to redirect them to the same destination URL. But what if you have lots of different sources and destinations? What should you do then? Introducing the CSV redirection. Under redirections and click on this import and export and select export. You can export all these redirections into a CSV file, giving you a bird's eye view so you can easily manage all redirects. Now, this feature is only available in the pro version of Rank Math, and it is definitely helpful when you have a large site with tons of existing redirects. So if we export this CSV, and now you can edit and modify the information over here. So this is the source URL and this is the destination URL. So let's say I want to change the 302 redirection to 301. I can just adjust this here very conveniently. And when we are done, we can save this. And under import, just take note of all these redirections. Currently it is 302. I've edited the CSV file to be 301. So if I add the edited CSV file, and I import this, just take note that the changes cannot be reversed after you click OK. So it's best that you back up your website before re-uploading that CSV file back into Rank Math. But for this case, let's click OK and give it a while. And as you can see, all the redirects has been updated and all the redirections type has been changed to 301. This is definitely a very helpful tool when you have lots of existing redirects. Now, this is a little advanced, but don't be intimidated by it. After I explain this, I'm pretty sure you have a good handle on how to use regex on your website. In all the methods of redirection we've discussed, we will always have to set a source URL and a destination URL. Everything is predefined. But for regex, in other words, regular expressions, it is a method for you to dynamically redirect URLs. So there is no fixed source URL or destination URL. You will set a condition so that when the condition meets, the redirection will execute. It is especially useful when you wish to do bulk redirection on URLs that match a certain pattern. Let me give you an example. Let's say that I want to do a bulk redirect on URLs that fit this pattern. There is the domain name, the category, and the post name. And you want to redirect any URLs with this pattern to a new permalink structure that looks like this. It only has the post name. This is group number 1 in the URL, and this is group number 2. Together, they form a URL pattern. So how should we do the regex redirection to redirect all the URLs with the same pattern into a new permalink structure? Now, as you can see, currently all the URLs of this website has this URL structure. Here's the category and here's the post name. And this is the result of the permalink settings on WordPress. There is the category tag and the post name tag. Now, to redirect every URL that has this pattern to just the post name, let's go to the redirections from Rank Math. For the source URL, we will add / for the start of the URL that is represented by this, and then open brackets to denote the start of the group, which in this case it is the categories tag, and then add period, * and close bracket. Now, if I explain these characters separately, it will be very hard to understand, but just note that this set of characters will tell RankMath to match any words that exist on this part of the URL. If you have category here in the first group of URL, it will match that. If in case it is the topics, it will match that as well. And in this case, the category is awesome-2, so it will match that as well. And then you want to go to the second part of the URL. So you will add a /, open bracket, period, star, and close bracket. Basically the same thing because it will tell RankMath to match any words or string of words you have on this part of the URL. And then you want to end the URL with this /. So let's do the same here. So together, this means that as long as the URL has two parts, for example, there is a category and there is the post name, any links that has these two parts here will fit the condition and hence the redirection will be executed. But you have to tell RankMath what the destination URL is, and it is definitely not a fixed URL. So you either add the domain name and the /, or you can just add the / since this is an internal redirect, then $, and because our new URL only has the post name, which happens to be in the second group of the URL, we will add 2. So that if this URL is found to be in existence, RankMath will take this group of text under group 2 and place it here as the destination URL. And that's how the regex redirection is formed. Now, in case you want to do exactly what I did, just be careful of the category URLs because they fit the pattern as well. And the destination URL will be the domain name and awesome1, which is a page that does not exist. So to break that pattern so that the category URLs will not fit the condition of the redirects, you may want to strip the category prefix. To do that, let's go to RankMath dashboard. Make sure that the advanced mode is selected. Then you want to go to general settings and under links, you will have this option to strip category base. So that now the category URLs will turn from this into this and it will not fit the regex pattern. In other words, the category URLs will not be a part of the regex redirection. Now let's save changes. It will be safe for this regex redirection to happen. But for now, our current URL structure has two parts because we have not changed them. And if we add the regex redirection now, all the existing pages will be pointed to pages that do not exist. So before we save the regex redirection, we have to first change our URL structure so that the destination URL exists. So now let's change the permalink structure of this website to just the post name. And let's save changes. And all the existing URLs, for example this, will now become this. And the missing link is the redirection. Once that is done, we can safely add the redirection to connect the missing link. And if we go to this post and we hit refresh, it will be redirected to this new URL. The same goes for all the other URLs as well. That's how you use regex redirection to easily change the permalink structure of your entire website. Now, there will be scenarios where you will see hundreds or thousands of redirects, and if you find a redirect that is not working on your live site, it becomes a challenge to identify which of these redirects is causing the problem. So we have created a Debug Redirections tool that is located under General Settings, and under Redirections, you will see the Debug Redirections here. But you just have to make sure that you toggle the Redirections module on the RankMath's dashboard. So what this does is that it will display a page like this where it will tell you this is the old link which will redirect to the new link. And if you don't click the stop redirection as I did, it will automatically redirect you to the new URL after 5 seconds. Do note that this redirection debugger will only be seen by you as the administrator of the website. Your site visitors will not see this page, so you can rest easy when using this tool. The key for this tool is that you can click on this manage this redirection link and it will bring you straight to the redirection you have set up on your website. So you don't need to guess or do trial and error to figure out which of these redirections is causing the problem. It hones into the redirection that is causing the problem. This redirection debugger will save you a ton of time. So if you have a lot of existing redirections on your site, it makes perfect sense to turn this redirection debugger on, at least when you're fixing 404s or changing the URL structure of your website. As we have talked about, there could be hundreds or thousands of redirects and managing them is going to be a challenge. But do you know with the pro version of RankMath, you can categorize every redirect on your website so it's much easier for you to manage. Now I've installed the pro version of RankMath on this site, and if you add a new redirect, you will see this redirection category section here. Let's say that I want to create an affiliate link. For the source URL, let's say that I'm promoting RankMath, so I will create a new link called RankMath. You can put in the full URL, or you can just leave it like this. They all mean the same thing because it's an internal URL. For the destination URL, I will put in RankMath's URL. If you are an affiliate, you can put the affiliate link here. For the redirection type, I will put it as 302. We'll talk more about affiliate links later. But the key here is you can add, for example, affiliate link as the category. Click on add new and the category will be created. So every time you create a new redirection, you can add that redirection to this category or whatever categories you create. This will keep your redirects organized and easy to manage. As you can see here, on the redirections module, you can filter the redirects based on the categories you have selected. And then you can do bulk actions on them. This will save you a ton of time, but it really depends on your use case. Now, we have talked about single and bulk redirects and how to manage and organize those redirects. Let's talk about scenarios where you want to change your domain name and you don't want to lose SEO. Maybe your website or business needs rebranding. Maybe you have purchased a website with content and you need to redirect all the content over to the new website. There are many reasons you may want to change your domain name. Our goal when changing a domain name is to retain all the good stuff from the old domain over to the new domain. And here's our 2 recommended methods. Now, every WordPress site will have this htaccess file on your web server. And this is the method we highly recommend when doing redirects from one domain to another on an Apache server. If your web host is on a Lightspeed server, this works just the same because the Lightspeed web server supports the htaccess file as well. But if you're on an Nginx server, we'll talk about that later. We will treat the site on the left as the old domain and the one on the right as the new domain. I've just transferred all the content, files, images, CSS and JavaScripts over from the old domain to the new domain. And that's what's happening here. Notice the URL slug, they're exactly the same. If you want to know how we migrate the content from this old domain to the new domain, we use a plugin called WP Vivid. You can install this free plugin on both your sites and you'll be able to easily migrate all the content from one site to another. Now, if we leave these 2 domains as it is without doing any redirects, the search engines will treat both websites as separate domains and they may even penalize the new domain as a duplicate. So it is necessary for us to do a 301 redirect for all the links and URLs on our old domain over to the new. So over on our old domain, we need to first make sure that the free version of RankMath is installed, make sure that the advanced mode is selected. Thereafter, let's go to the general settings and you will see this edit htaccess file. As you click on it, you will see this really big warning telling you that if you make any mistakes on this file, it may break your website. But RankMath has made a backup copy for you in the same directory of your website. So just in case you have messed up, you don't have to worry about it. If you don't know where to find a backup copy for restore, send this video to your web host and I'm pretty sure they will know what to do to restore the backup copy of your htaccess file. But if not, there is a link in the description to our tutorial. We'll guide you to find the backup copy. Anyways, to edit this file, you need to check this box to accept the risk of editing this file. Thereafter, you want to scroll to the bottom of the file and right at the bottom, hit enter or return a couple of times and paste this set of code. We have left this set of code in our written tutorial. The link is in the description. So feel free to copy and paste this code to your htaccess file. Now, let me explain this code a little bit. Basically, we are trying to add a redirection on all the links of this website. So the rewrite condition is be it HTTP or HTTPS and everything that matches the old domain name and everything that goes after that will meet this rewrite condition, or anything that is on the www of your domain will meet the rewrite condition as well. When either of this condition is met, we will proceed with the redirection. This means that everything that is on the old URL will be redirected to the new URL. And just like what we have discussed on the Regex Redirection, everything that comes after the old domain name will be grouped as one. As you can see, there is only one group and hence $1. So whatever URL slug that comes after the old domain will be placed here. And this specifies the 301 redirection. That's basically what this set of code means. So you have to replace olddomain.com with this. And as for the new domain, let's copy it and we want to place it here. It really depends if your new domain has a www prefix on it. For this case, there isn't any since I've copied from the browser. Now, when we hit save, all the URLs from this old domain will be redirected over to the new domain with the 301 redirection type. This is our recommended method to change your domain name without losing SEO on Apache or Lightspeed servers. Now, let's talk about if your website is hosted on an Nginx server. The location of the Nginx config file varies from server to server. So to locate the file path of your config file on your SSH or command line, you want to add this command and you will see something like this. The file path of your Nginx config file is this. The next step is to execute this command to open up the config file. Once the file is open, within the server block, you want to add this command. The rewrite command tells Nginx to change one or more URLs that match a given pattern. The rest of the characters work just like the regular expression or regex redirection we have talked about. This indicates the start of the URL path, and this basically means match anything that follows after the start of the URL path. The dollar means the end of the URL. Then you want to add the URL of your new domain, / and $1. So whatever URL slug found on your old domain will be added to this $1 as the destination URL for redirection. Finally, the permanent simply means a 301 redirect. And then finally, you want to restart the Nginx server by adding this command. And that's basically it. If you need a written guide on creating 301 redirects with Nginx config file, we have left a link in the description. This is one of my favorite topics. Should you or should you not cloak your affiliate links? The answer is yes, it is totally legit and search engines recognize that. But let me share with you the best practices. Now, especially when your affiliate website is new and you haven't gotten into any affiliate programs, you should set up placeholder links so that when you get approved as an affiliate, you can add that affiliate link to the placeholder. Let me explain what I mean. Let's say that my website talks about WordPress plugins, and this article specifically talks about rank math. But at this moment, I'm not approved as an affiliate yet, so I don't have an affiliate link. But I need to place a link here. So when somebody clicks on this link, it will send them to Rank Math. But instead of placing a static link here, I want to go to Rank Math's dashboard, make sure that the pro version of Rank Math is installed. I'll explain to you why in a while. Next, make sure that the advanced mode is selected, and then the redirections module is toggled on as well. From there, I want to go to redirections and add new. The placeholder link I want to create is, for example, /go/rankmath. You can place your domain name here, but it is not necessary since this is an internal link. And this is the prefix we want to use to classify our links as affiliate links. The prefix can be anything, really. It can be get, it can be affiliate, it can be visit, or whatever. The choice is up to you. In just a while, I will show you how to define the prefix as affiliate links. So there will be a segregation between a normal internal link and an affiliate link. For the destination URL, since currently I'm not an affiliate yet, I want to add Rank Math's URL here. When I'm approved as an affiliate, I will replace this destination URL with my affiliate link. For the redirections type, if you are certain that the affiliate link will not change, then you can select the 301 redirect. But if you're not sure or you're not certain that the affiliate product provider will change its affiliate link structure in the future, which you have totally no control over, you want to select 302. But for our case, we are certain that our affiliate program will not change, so we are confident that it is going to be a 301. But in most cases, it will be 302. And then remember, we have created the redirection category. We can select this to organize your redirections. You can create a new category if you want to. This is for us to easily manage all our redirects in the future. We can only assume that there will be hundreds or thousands of redirects over a couple of years running your website. So it'll be smart to plan ahead and organize your redirections. Let's select activate and add that redirection. And this is the link we have created. We can copy this link and place it here. Or basically any other articles you deem necessary for the Rank Math affiliate link. You want to use the placeholder link. When you are approved as an affiliate, you can go back to the redirection and change the destination URL. And all the articles where you have placed this link will redirect to Rank Math with your affiliate link. This is a very smart way to manage your affiliate links. Imagine after writing hundreds of posts and adding hundreds of static links, you will have to visit each and every article to change those links to your affiliate link. It is such a waste of time. Now, the next thing we need for our affiliate links is to put a sponsored tag to it. This is the best practice for affiliate links. So instead of setting this every time I add the placeholder affiliate link, we can go back to the WordPress backend under General Settings and under Links. As we scroll down, This is a pro feature of Rank Math, where you can set the affiliate link prefix so that your affiliate links will not be considered as internal links in the Rank Math's content analysis. And since we have used Go as our prefix for affiliate links, let's add that here and save changes. And when you go back to the page and let's publish this, as we inspect the page source, you will notice there is a sponsored tag here by default. And currently, all the internal links are set with no follow because of the settings we have done here. As you can see, we have toggled this on, and the affiliate link will be considered an external link. But the thing here is that if we toggle this on and we leave this blank, all the external links will have this no follow tag, which is not recommended. You want to add a no follow tag only when it is necessary. But for affiliate links, you can add the no follow link by default. So what we can do is we can set the no follow domains. So let's say it will be wp-tester4.xyz/go and /. So only domains with the Go prefix will have a no follow tag, and we can save this. So this is the best practice for affiliate links. First, you want to add placeholder links to manage all your affiliate links, and then you want to add a sponsored tag to all of your affiliate links. And that's why we recommend the method we have shown you. We have covered a lot. We have covered the methods for single redirects, bulk redirections, how to manage your redirects, how to debug your redirects, how to change your domain name without losing traffic and search rankings, how to deal with affiliate links, and most importantly, I hope you now understand what is 301 and 302 redirects. As you have seen in this video, Rank Math takes complete care of your redirections on your site. So if you're not a Rank Math user yet, maybe you want to consider switching to Rank Math as a core SEO plugin for your website. With Rank Math, you can remove many single-use plugins, hence reducing the number of plugins on your site and hence better for site speed and technical SEO. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below and we will try our best to help you out as much as we can. And if you find this video helpful, please do us a little favor and smash that thumbs up button. It will really help our Rank Math channel grow, and we will continue to provide you with tons of value to help you beat your competitors on search engines. Do subscribe and hit the bell notification as well. This is Jack from Rank Math. I'll see you in the next video.